Hey guys, hope you all are having a great day. Solomon here, and I'm here to really help you guys that are trying to gain rating points fast, right? If that's you, if you're a beginner, rated player and you're trying to get to that intermediate level. If you're intermediate and you're trying to become an advanced player, no matter what level you're at, right? 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,200, I don't really care. This is going to be huge for you guys that are trying to hit that next tier, right? And, I get asked a lot, how can I improve at chess? How can I hit that next level? Guys, the fastest way to improve at chess is to not memorize openings, right? And I know that I do a ton of openings on this channel, and that's because, first off, openings are very interesting. Second off, they do help, right? Knowing openings do help, but it's not the fastest way to improve, right? Neither are studying the greatest games of all time. Kasparov, right? Kasparov versus Topalov, Mikhail Tal, all these kind of players. It helps and it's great, but it's not the fastest way. The fastest way is to do tactics, right? The way I say it is, the way I put it is, look, if you do tactics, it is impossible for you to not improve at the game of chess, right? All that being said, I think that a lot of players, kind of look at tactics the wrong way. Their approach to studying tactics is actually, not helping them in the way that it could. Okay, now, as you see here on chess.com, today I'm going to be showing chess.com, but you can really use this idea on any platform, book, anything like that. As you see here, I'm rated 3,000 in tactics. Of course, guys, I'm not actually 3,000, okay? Chess.com is very overinflated for whatever reason when it comes to tactics. But in tactics, I'm 3,000, right? So here's the thing. I could sit here, and this is what I used to do. I'd sit here for, I'd pull up the position. My brain's not really working right yet. I've been doing school all day. I've been working, whatever. Now I got to sit down and do some chess, and I'm just sitting here for 15, 20 minutes trying to figure out the solution. Maybe I get frustrated and just throw in the towel, right? Maybe I find it eventually. And this is helpful. There's definitely a time and a place for this, but I would say if you want to stop hanging pieces, if you want to never hang a piece again, if you want to never miss out on a piece that's hanging, if you never want to miss a mate in 2 or 3 again, right? If you want to get so good at those simple tactics, this video is for you, right? And it's a little interesting because I have students that are around 1,400 in tournament, right? 1,400 ELO tournament, tournament level, and I'll give them a position, right? And there's just a piece sitting there, or there's a fork or something like that, and they just don't see it, right? And that's because I think so many players, they do the difficult tactics so much that they lose out on the fundamentals. So this is what I'm going to be recommending. If you're on chess.com and you have a diamond membership, this is going to be great for you guys. But even if you don't, right, you can use this, you can get a book that goes over easier problems, all that kind of stuff. So here's the idea. Instead of going immediately to a 3,000 rated puzzle, I'm instead going to go back, right? I'm going to click on custom, and I'm actually going to plug in 0 to 500. As you see here, it's already put in. This is actually the thing that I did before my last tournament, and it definitely served me well. I'm a fan of all themes, right? If you're on a website that, let's do back ranks, or let's do battery, or let's do bishop pair. At that point, are you really doing a tactic if every puzzle is a fork? You know what the answer is. I say all themes. That's the way I approach it. Maybe there's some, variances there like mates and that kind of stuff. But all that to say, all themes is really good. But here's the thing, guys. I'm plugging in a rating range of 0 to 500. Okay, I'm starting. Why am I doing this? It maybe seems silly, right? I'm, 2,100 in tournament level play at this point. Why would I go over 0 to 500 rated? That just seems silly. The reason is because I don't want to miss out on the fundamentals of tactics, right? I want to see if a piece is hanging. I don't want to hang my piece, right? I don't even want to think about it, right? I want to see that back rank mate. I don't want to get back rank mated, all that kind of stuff. You're going to see stuff a lot quicker, right? You do this a lot, guys, you're going to stop hanging pieces. You just are, right? So here's the deal. We have this position here. I got to get 100 problems in a row before I go to the next tier, which is going to be 500 to 1,000, right? And what you're gonna realize is that when you do this, you're just going to start finding answers very quickly. Right there, we simply have a queen pin. Right here, we have a skewer. Right, queen check, take the queen, we're good. Right here, we have a mate in 2. Right, we have a mate in 2. Next one here, okay, back rank mate. We'll take that rook. Problem number 5, okay, let's take on c7, another back rank mate, just play queen c8, and the rook follows behind. You're going to keep doing this, basically go until you get 100 in a row, right? Not 100 total, right? We don't want to go 100 for 110, or even 100 for 101. We want to get 100 in a row, and then at that point, go back, do 500 to 1,000, and keep working your way up, right? And obviously it's going to be hard, once you get to your level to do 100 correct problems in a row. Maybe even do it a couple times, right? 0 to 500 100 times, 500 to 1,000 100 times. Keep going back and forth there. Eventually go 1,000 to 1,500. Keep working your way up, right? But this is really going to help you guys that struggle with hanging pieces, not seeing the whole board, all that kind of stuff. And again, if you don't have chess.com, that's totally fine. Maybe get a beginner's book, right? Even if you're 1600, get one of those books that's like 3,000 checkmate and 2 problems, right? Do it. Go through it in a day, right? Go through it. Maybe start out, go through it in a month, right? See if you can go through it in a week. Then after that, see if you can go through it in a day, right? That's kind of the Woodpecker method there. All that to say, really the main idea that I wanted to share in this video is that if you're rated 1500, you should be doing 500 rated problems a bunch, right? That sounds really weird. But it's very helpful, right? And I'm not saying to just, neglect all the upper rated problems, but having a well-balanced approach to tactics, making sure that you keep touching on those fundamentals is going to be very important, right? Because let's face it, when we do tactics, oftentimes we're going, you know what, I don't see the move and I just don't see it, but I think it's this rook sack because it looks pretty, right? And we all know that that doesn't translate in games in the way it could. But when you do problems like this, it translates a ton, right? You stop hanging pieces, you see the whole board, you get more tactical ideas going, more ideas forming. And yeah, the more complicated concepts are a building block from the foundation of simple tactics, right? So get that foundation strong, keep it strong, and work from there. Hey guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I wanted to give a big shout out to my Patreon supporters for the month of April in 2023. Love you guys, and it's been awesome to have you guys as part of the Patreon community. If you haven't joined the Patreon yet, there are some exclusive benefits that you gain from becoming a member. And if you're interested, I will leave a link in the description below.